things. But very sadly, we're a nation in decline, and yet they go after a popular president, a president that got more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country, by far, and did much better the second time in the election than the first.
Okay.
And they go after him on a boxes hoax, just like the Russia hoax and all of the others. It's just been going on for 7 years. They can't stop because it's election interference at the highest level. There's never been anything like what's happened. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent person. They had the Mueller hoax, the Mueller report, and that came out. No collusion after 2.5 years. That was set up by Hillary Clinton and Democrats.
Okay, I don't know if it was said about Hillary Clinton and Democrats, but that Russia thing, the Russiagate stuff, that stuff was all nonsense. That was all garbage. The Steele dossier crap, that was all bull. It was a nothing burger from the beginning, and there were only a few guys who were like on the left who were like, "Yo, this just doesn't smell right. It doesn't feel right." Just because to make the argument that he was like somehow a pro-Russian puppet, you would have to like ignore the actual sanctions that he's placing on Russia that is actually like crippling and hurting their economy as he was president. So to say that he was like some Russian puppet it'd be kind of hard to say that because, well, his actions are proving otherwise, because he sanctioned them. He sanctioned a lot of their banks and stuff during his presidency, and how they could like get money and stuff, like how they were, working with American banks and things like that. So he put a lot of sanctions on their money, on the oligarchs and stuff during their time. And I don't think that made him any friends of the Kremlin anywhere. Right. So, yeah, that's the Russiagate thing. I never really fully, he's peeing on beds and stuff. Come on. He likes golden showers. Come on, guys.
But this is what they do. This is what they do so well. If they would devote their energies to honesty and integrity, it would be a lot better for our country. They could do a lot better. They could do a lot of great things. But when you look at what's happened to our country in the last 3 years, we were energy independent. We had a strong military that wasn't woke. We were doing so well. We were respected all over the world. Got the biggest tax cuts in history, biggest regulation cuts in history. And what do? You have a president where an election was taken, got more votes than any sitting president in history by far.
Okay, so you got more votes than any sitting president in history. So then what did Biden do? I think he got way more than that, and he beat you. So that's just a false claim. Right? How can you claim that you had the most votes in history when there's a man who beat you for presidency? Okay. All right. Well, let's keep moving. Let's hear what DJT has to say. He's coming with the hits right now. These are like the hits. These are the, Mueller, boom, classic. Hillary. He threw a Hillary. If I heard lock her up, it would have definitely been like a Donald Trump like reunion tour kind of concert. So that's kind of what we're getting right now. Let's see if we get some more of the classics. If I get one Antifa, I think that'll really put the starch in my jeans.
And they come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot against Biden and against the Republicans by a lot. But we're leading against Biden by...
Okay. On that note, he actually is. If you look at the polls right now, he's destroying the Republicans. He's destroying them. He's like 36 points ahead of all of them. So like, y'all are just... It's like Larry Bird when he showed up. I don't know which one of you sons of guns is playing for second, but hey, number one's here. So which one of you guys wants to number two? You want number two? You want number two? All right, whichever one you decide amongst yourself. The number one Republican Party guy is probably this guy. So let's see.
A tremendous amount. And we went up to a level that they figured the way they're going to stop us is by using what's called warfare. And that's what it is. This is warfare for the law. And we can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. Our country is going to hell. And they come after Donald Trump, weaponizing the Justice Department, weaponizing the FBI. We can't let this continue to go on because it's ripping our country to shreds. We have such big problems, and this shouldn't be one of them. It's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax, just like Russia, just like the fake dossier was a hoax.
That was a
You
hoax.
saw the Durham report. You saw the Mueller report. It was all a big hoax. You had 2 impeachments, and they lost and we won. And we had tremendous support. But that was a hoax and a scam. And now they're doing it again. It's just a continuation, 7 years, even after I'm out. But it's called election interference. They're trying to...
Well, the problem is essentially Donald Trump is a career criminal who has gotten away with being a criminal all of his adult and childhood life, right? You were born into opulence and wealth, right? So you had the finances and the resources to get away with a lot of things, a lot more than the regular average person does. What happened was, what changed for you was you went and became president, right? You went and became president, and you thumbed your nose at all these the Republican Party establishment, the Democratic Party establishment. You thumbed your nose at them. You were the outsider, the braggadocious guy, and you won. Not only did you win, you then won. You did a victory lap. You stomping on everybody, right? That's how you came into power, right? Is you being just this bull in a china shop. You don't think those establishment, the Republicans, they're like, nah, we don't want that. You don't think the Democrats? Nah, we don't want that. They're going. If somebody said, oh, the Democrats and the Republicans are working together to get, Trump out, I don't think it would be that overt, but I think that there are investigations that normally, right, that the Republicans would have like, oh my God, they'll be picketing, they'd be doing everything right now. But because it's Donald Trump, they really want Ron DeSantis to win. So they're gonna present the information, and they're gonna start tiptoeing. So Donald Trump is going against it right now. He's going against it. He's still the number one in the Republican Party because he has the MAGA people. They're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. Ron DeSantis, don't try to get him. Like, you're not getting his MAGA people from him. Like, just let it go. Let those people, that's them. That's them. All right. What do you have left? The moderates, independents. Now, how do you appeal to them? Right? Do the moderate people like somebody who's going to jail all the time? Well, they're pretty much you got a lot of the Republicans left. They're the law and order kind, right? And if it was just one, okay. But it's like 7 indictments here, 36 indictments here, hush money payments, classified documents, embezzling, fraud, business dealing. It's going to be hard to survive all of these things politically. And I'm pretty sure the Republicans and the Democrats know that. And they're willing to let him drown in paperwork and legal battles through the election, right? The idea is for them to not to weaken him, not like physically, but weaken him mentally, right? In the sense that they're going to, it's like not enough butter on bread, right? He's going to be spread really thin, right? You only have so many resources. You only have so many lawyers. You only have so many battles you can fight at once, right? You're going to drop the ball somewhere, right? Maybe you got to be on a court date for a day you got a campaign, right? They're trying to throw him off his game, mess him up. And now they're not even doing debates anymore. So there's a lot of interesting dynamics that are going on here. Let him finish his little 2-minute rant. He's probably gonna just lie some more and then make up some more stuff. The thing is, the man he destroys the Republicans in a very funny way to me. To me, it's not even gonna be close. DeSantis, the sanctimonious, The moment he gets on stage and calls him Rob one time, I'm dead. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. The moment he goes, is it DeSantis or decent? Bruh, Trump is going to destroy these people. Have you seen what he's been doing to Chris Christie? Have you seen what he's been doing? He has no boundaries, no limits, no shame. No, he don't care. He will literally do anything to win. Like that's his thing. I'll do anything and I will say your parents or your father had a hand in JFK's murder. I will insinuate that your wife is way too ugly that nobody like it's the man he don't care. You getting roasted and these people are playing a game. You brought a knife to a gunfight, right? Like that's the problem. And the only person I think that realizes that is Chris Christie. He's polling a negative 1,000, so he ain't got no chance. But he actually, when he announced, he came out with a little fire for him. You know what I'm saying? He came out with some fire for Trump. He came out, boom, boom, boom. And then, in classic fashion, Trump tweets one thing. He tweets this dude at a buffet. Internet loses it. Bananas. So, the thing is, his political instincts are good in the sense that he knows what the people want. He knows what the people want to see, and he gives it to them. He serves them the beef. He serves them the hot sauce. Ooh, they like me when I destroyed, Ted Cruz. Bah, 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 bah. Hit him up. DeSantis, the sanctimonious. Hit him up. He nicknames. He come up with them. But this is going to be a problem for him because it's going to be hard to fight. The 7 indictments, 36 indictments in New York, right? Like they're he's right in the sense that they're trying to sabotage his campaign. Like this is the plan. Like if you said, how would you slow down a presidential campaign? I'd just sue them. Just like put anybody in the world, put them under constant lawsuits where they can't do anything but fight lawsuits and indictments, and they're going to court and this and that, and you got to provide documents. You're going to slow him down. You're going to slow down his campaign, and hopefully it doesn't work. That's what they're hoping. But I don't know. He looks like he trying to go the distance with him. So we'll see how this plays out.
Destroy a reputation so they can win an election. That's just as bad as doing any of the other things that have been done over the last number of years, and especially during the 2020 election. So I just want to tell you, I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we will fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years. It would be wonderful if we could devote our full time to making America great again.
Isn't that what I just said? I literally just said, the idea is we're going to bury you in lawsuits. We're going to bury you under so much indictment, you're not even going to be able to sniff the election trail, right? You're going to be under briefings. Somebody going to want a statement every week. We're going to drag you in a court in front of the paparazzi, the media. Every headline's going to say indictment, 7 counts, Trump fighting this, Trump fighting that. It's going to be some new leak. Your lawyer over here that you ain't. The thing is, with Donald Trump's personality, the way he treats people, there are a lot of people who want to get him back, right? So he has no shortage of enemies who are willing to turn against him for maybe not, for shivving them on the money that he was supposed to be paying them, or doing something underhanded or Machiavellian, as Donald Trump is known to do.
And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
But now, again, our country is in decline.
It's in decline.
We're a failing nation.
Okay, you get into you. It's funny how something bad happens to him. The country's horrible. It's like I stubbed my toe. What has this country come to? How can a man stub his toe? Come on, bro. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. All right. So yeah, let's see how this indictment plays out. I know that there's going to be more leaks, more things to come out. in the coming months, in the coming year. I'm guessing prior to the election, during the election, it's going to be an entire story. It's going to be a thing. They're going to just unroll it slowly. I wouldn't be surprised if anytime he has something big planned or something, some big announcement, he's about to go do like a show in Tennessee or Talladega somewhere. Boom, they're gonna drop. We need you to come to Washington in like 24 hours. We need some paperwork. We need this, or there's a leak or something. Just drop. Boom, headlines. Now he's in for 24 hours. Now when he gets to the thing, he has to tell the crowd why he's facing this, and this, and this, this. So now instead of his speech being, how am I going to make America great? It's now why these indictments are wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're focusing on, it's going to be hard for you to convince the American people that you're the right guy for the job. That's going to be the problem. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I completely wrong? Am I just like a doofus who's like, you don't know anything about politics? Your political instincts are completely wrong on this one. Let me know in the comment section. I love to hear the dissension. And these are contentious conversations. These aren't easy conversations to have. That's why I have them. That's why I do what I do. You know? So, comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy Ty, and I'm out.